All right, we return. Yay! I have coffee. Um, let's see. What has gone down in the past day? So, um, yesterday after the stream, I had a sandwich using pork that was previously cooked, like 3 days, like back on Sunday. I was like, mmm, good for sandwich. Honestly, it probably wasn't, but I wasn't really thinking. I was just really hungry. Um, Turns out that was the meat that was to be used for last night's mapo tofu, which I had no idea about. And I was just like, oh. Because the thing is, when Uncle had made it, it was like, I had asked him what he was making it for. He was like, oh, nothing. It's just that it's been out like all day, and I want to make sure that it doesn't like die or anything. And I was like, all right. I mean, I didn't say anything about it, but like I was thinking, okay, maybe I could like eat that during the week. But no, 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 no. So yeah, that happened yesterday. Give me a sip of coffee. Yeah. Still on the couch. I don't know if. Oh dear. It's only been 2 minutes and there's already an issue. No! Oh no! Oh dear. Oh goodness. Right. Anyway, I really hope I'm drawing bangs correctly. I haven't had bangs in many years. It has been a while. Like, anybody got time for that? Brush your hair to the side or like pull it all back in a ponytail. Uh, let's see what's happened. What's happened? Oh gosh, I have to do Adobe Illustrator stuff today. Kind of been putting it off because Illustrator kind of scares me. Because like Photoshop is one thing, it like ends justify the means kind of deal. But Illustrator seems like it's very like you have to do it a certain way to get the correct kind of look that you were going for with whatever you're drawing. And not gonna lie, that kind of scares me. Just a little. So yeah, there's that. But I have to do the thing today because it's due today. And if I don't do it today, I will die. I probably won't die, but actually, yeah, no, I might. I might actually because I was talking to my uncle yesterday, and he was telling me, hey, if you get the same kind of grades that you did last semester, which was like B's and C's, two B's, two C's, you're like, did I make the there? Yeah, not really gonna worry about the top of the head too much. Yeah. You know what? I don't want to work on this one. I don't. I want to work on this. Yes. I want to work on this one, okay? Because I was working on this, and gosh darn it, it looks so cool right now. So I was listening to a playlist. Actually, I want to show this off real quick. Hold on. Yes. This one. I am proud of how this turned out because pastel colors, OC, do not steal. Um, and it's just like I made this thing based off of a daydreaming playlist. And I used the colors that, like the red and the pink, I used like those colors came from that playlist. And I'm just so proud of how it turned out. Because it looks so smooth, looks so nice. It's just, I'm really proud of the shirt and the shading and all that. Gosh darn it, I just realized I didn't give him any wipes for his teeth. Let's do that now. I would say, I think the most proud I've ever been of a piece, though, is probably Spider Boo. Because it's just so colorful. I'll probably show it on here sometime, but not right now. Eventually. And I feel like this was probably a thing that would have only really annoyed me, but now it can't annoy me. Ha ha ha. Save. Alright. I like it. I like that a lot. I like how the hands turned out, the fact that they actually look like hands. And this does look like a falling child. Or, yeah, no, that looks like a falling child. There's no other way you can really interpret that. Unless you think, ah, yes, floating child. But really, like, what are the chances you're gonna think, look at that, and think anything besides that child is falling in slow motion? There's stuff on my screen. There we go. What else? Oh yeah, Mel made mapo tofu last night. It wasn't a whole heck of a lot because a good chunk of the pork was gone. Um, let's see what else. Mm, mm, it's only been a day, so I can't really imagine too much happening. Uh, oh no, oh no! Not the dropped frames, whatever shall I do? I still actually don't know what that does because I remember that one time I was talking about the the phone incident with Uncle and the unknown number. My friend, watching she was watching the playback of it, and she said that she didn't get, like, she didn't hear the part where I had given the big reveal of it was Uncle all along. And so I thought, oh gosh darn it, maybe that's what the drop frames meant. But then I went back to watch it to see, okay, what do I need to fix? And I was able to like listen to the entire story, so maybe it was just like maybe after the thing got published, then maybe that's okay. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing here. besides doing some silly little video journal. Um, so yeah, total number of people that know about this that I know personally is 2. Like I said, Uncle probably knows that this happens. Probably just doesn't know exactly what happens because he knows that I am on YouTube all day because I have a habit of watching a lot of YouTube. That is a thing that I do all the time. But I don't think he totally knows all of what's going on. If he does, good for him. If not, then oh well. Sucks to suck. Mm, let's see. Yeah, okay, so for this one, I was listening to. This is another, like, playlist inspired dealio. I was listening to songs for a one-man army. And it's got some good stuff on there. It was a bunch of stuff that I had heard before, and, like, other playlists that were like it, but it was still a good playlist. I liked it. Got this shit. Um, so yeah. There's just a lot of power type imagery. 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 We love not being able to talk. It's just the greatest thing ever, don't you? Don't you think? It's like, yeah, we know you've spent like 15 years talking, but just gonna revoke that real quick. After this is over, I might take a nap. After I get Illustrator. Gotta get Illustrator first, then nap. I'm kind of proud on how the arms turned out because I don't know how to draw arms, especially not arms that I don't have. And my arms are like flappy noodles. Noodles. Hold on, I got a cough. Alright, there we go. Eh. Yeah, I have floppy noodle arms, which is the opposite of this. Honestly, okay, so last night, Ulko came by to, I don't know, I think he came by to tell me, hey, go to sleep in an hour, despite the fact that we both knew that I wasn't gonna. We both knew I was gonna stay up till about 1 in the morning. Like, he came by at like 10 or 11, I think, to come check on what I was doing. I was drawing this. And the expression he had on his face just screamed, oh my gosh, you are such a lesbian. I'm like, I can read your mind for once, dude. He's like, no, that's not what I was thinking. I'm like, alright, then what were you thinking? It's like, I had to squint because I thought she was naked, because, like, this was before I had started coloring. I was like, dude, no. And like, you can consider it. I'm like, man, don't give me ideas. Do not give me ideas I cannot follow through on. That is above every grade. Pay grade, ability. abilities. Haven't figured out how. No, it was fun times, fun times. Yeah, probably gonna make this into a D&D character that will also never see the light of day. Dunno. If I could and actually like play the character, that would be great. I wonder. I could get into like I don't know, like some European server for D&D because like I can only really do stuff in the mornings and I'm pretty sure over there it's like I don't know, afternoon. So maybe that's an idea. If I knew anybody there. Haha. Imagine having friends. So anyway, let's see what else is happening. Oh, speaking of D&D, Vox Machina is happening in like 2 days. Also, I think there's probably live stream. Hold on. Um, hold that thought. Desktop audio is off. I gotta check a thing real quick. Right, that was a thing. Um, hold on, I gotta mute real quick. You know, I have a feeling that Streamlabs might not want to put the mute and unmute button right above the end stream button because I almost clicked that on accident. That That'd have been awkward. I would have had to like restart and I'd be like, two things on one day, no thank you. Oh, I am super excited though, because like, there's this person on YouTube, JoJo, but really fast. And I believe tomorrow they're finally gonna upload the Golden Wind video, which I've been waiting for about a year, maybe? Could have been more. Forgotten at this point, but oh well. Okay, this color. I I'm ready. I'm excited for the day that I learn how to shade without just taking base color and making darker. That would be nice. I'm excited for that day. Unfortunately, none of my art classes have taught me, hey, you gotta do this to this. Haven't gotten there yet. It's just crazy because I've taken like 4 art classes already. 2 in high school, and now I'm doing like, I'm working on my second one now, but it's college. And it's just like, guys, please. Actually, I might have my uncle teach me about color theory. That might be a good idea. I watched a video on color theory the other. Okay, uncle, different uncle. Comic, Uncle Comic. That is his name now, Uncle Comic. Uncle Art, Uncle Art. Yes. Um. Yeah. I did do one thing that was kind of like it was using the opposite color. Because like I was watching Drawfee the other day, and one of them, I think it was Jacob, he was drawing these 2 characters. One of them was Hiska, and the other one had a blue color palette. And I was like, nice! They like warm colors, cool colors, all the colors. No, it was just those 2 colors. But the fact that he'd use like the opposite temperature of the base colors for shading, like for Hiska he used like a blue color. For the other one he used like a red color. That is something I want to figure out how to do. Because gosh darn it, this will just flat and then darker is just He's boring. I want to learn. Now, how long have I been here? It's only been 20 minutes. Honestly, I drink coffee so that I can just kind of time travel, because coffee, I've noticed, has this wonderful ability to make me feel to make me perceive time differently. So like if I drink a mess ton of coffee that isn't Death Wish, usually what happens is everything goes by a lot faster. Like all of a sudden, oh, it's 10 o'clock p.m. Whoops, 12 hours have passed. It's total King Crimson deal. But right now it seems to be going real slow. And I don't know why. And it upsets me. Like, coffee, do your job, bud. But at the same time, please don't, because I have a thing that I've been putting off for the past week. It's due today. I should probably do science homework as well. That is not a good. I was thinking, haha, cheating. But no, 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 no. Doot, 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 doot. Hold on, what is that? So yeah, got real tempted to do another Diddy, but I was like, nah, I've already got like two that I want to work on. I don't need another, but I want another. But you don't need it. Got enough on your plate as is, and that's why I'm not doing another. If I didn't have school, believe me, I would do all of them. It's just like, I really like it when people give me the opportunity to interpret a thing. Like, last time I interpreted something, it was high school, and I had to, like, figure out what they meant by the blue dress. Like, what kind of tone was being presented and all that. And it was just like, gosh darn it. Maybe they just like the color blue. And the teacher's just like, no, there's meaning behind this. And yeah, English teachers are just kind of, feel like they could be some pretty good conspiracy theorists. Like, in like the whole, oh my gosh, it's all connected, it always has been kind of way. Like, honestly, I could see. Alright, let's go with my 8th grade English teacher. I'll ever get It's Bits and Pieces. She was one of the greatest teachers ever. Because, like, at the end of each year that we had her, all two of them, uh, what she would do is that, well, we would get all of our workbooks. Because, like, we had, like, disposable workbooks, as one do. And at the end of the year, we would rip them up, ball up the paper, and throw it at each other like it was a snowball fight. And she called this therapy. Because honestly, yeah, it was pretty darn therapeutic. She was a really cool teacher. But anyway, I could absolutely see, like, I know that she's like no BS kind of person, but I could absolutely see her with like red red string and thumbtacks trying to figure out the meaning behind that one kid's shirt in that one book. And she's just going, okay, guys, but hear me out. I could absolutely see that happening. Yeah. Actually, it was in her class that I first heard the song Ice Ice Baby because we had, we were doing a poetry section for school, and it was just all like we had to figure out how to interpret things. And so apparently, one of the easiest things to interpret is Ice Ice Baby. And so that's what we did. No, not that color. There we go. We went through we went through each verse in each section, or like each section in each verse, and just went through and figured out what all of it meant. Like, yeah. the shooties, the drugs, and all that fun stuff. Really not so fun stuff. But yeah, we just interpret it all. And that's why I'm good at overanalyzing things. Because of that one 8th grade teacher. Yeah. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, I just got reminded of a thing that happened in like, I don't know if it was 4th or 5th grade or what, but it's been a half an hour. Anyway, so there's this girl that would try really odd combinations of things. And I think I remembered this because of the red shirt that character is wearing. Um, but once she would, like, one of the things that I really remember was putting ketchup on, I think it's strawberry frosting cake. Like, I don't remember what kind of cake it was exactly, but I remember it had strawberry frosting. And I think the cake itself was pretty okay. I still wasn't really a fan because frosting is not my deal. But it's just like she put she put ketchup on it. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? She's like, oh, it might taste good. I'm like, I am all for trying new things, but what the heck? Is this what shirts look like? I don't know. I don't really see myself in the mirror all that often. I try to avoid the mirror, actually. I don't like that. There we go. But, like, it was strawberry cane cake and ketchup. I actually ended up trying it, and it wasn't like, oh dear fudge, I'm about to hurl. It was more just, this makes me uncomfortable in ways I'd rather not talk about. It was more of a that kind of thing, rather than grab me a trash can real quick, please. Or like, for the love of all that is holy, destroy this. Burn it with fire. Yeah, no, it wasn't like that. So yeah, that was the thing that happened that one time. Now, time to work on this part. Hey, how is that? Wait a second, I forgot that I had this Copic library thing. Coffee. How are you? Maybe? I want this person to be like down to earth, so maybe. Actually, what's this? Nah, that one looks kind of purple. But it's in the red. So weird. Probably, yeah, no. Really liking this clay kind of color. Khaki? No, that actually does look like khaki pants. Oh gosh. Alright, let's go with that one. Why are we here? Just to suffer. Yeah. And the reasoning for the eye patch is because I didn't feel like drawing the other eye. Because, like, the eyeliner on this one looks pretty darn good, but I know I would not be able to replicate that in any way that would, like, actually make sense. Alright. Yeah, last night I was just like, let's draw a big, strong muscle lady. It's probably like a Dwarven race. No. Still don't know how body hair works yet, so deal with it. I'm still learning. Hmm, it's race. I feel like there's a better way to color in things. Like, I've seen people use the paint bucket tool. Like, they would just, like, get a solid line picture and then just kind of paint bucket, paint bucket, paint bucket, paint bucket all everywhere. And it would work. Or, like, they would lock the layer or something. And then they would just, like, use whatever colors they had to, just do it. And it's like, yeah, that works. However, I am a dum-dum, which means I suck at making sure that all the lines are there, as evidenced by, like, right there. So I just stick with regular color in and erase. So yeah. I got 20 minutes. Do I have class today? I don't. I don't think I do. There's only one class that actually meets. And I think he's got an office. I think the only required one was last week. My gosh, the fact that actually I don't think I told this. Okay, so last week I had a Zoom meeting with like a Zoom lesson with the art professor for school, right? And this dude, you can tell that he got the free version of Zoom, which is an honest mode. Like, bro, the only reason I can do Zoom for as long as I can is because I'm using my mom's account. But anyway, um, so he'd gotten the free version of Zoom, which like has meetings that last for like I want to say 45 minutes or something. And so this guy was in the middle of his lecturing. He was like, I want to say he was demonstrating how to make an egg in uh, Adobe Image, and then it just cuts off in the middle of it. He's like, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Eh. So yeah, that was fun. Um, all right, what else has happened? I got McDonald's the other day. That was nice. Got a Big Mac. Like, I don't think I had actually ever had one of those before. Because, like, anytime I ever went to McDonald's, it was always like a kid's meal or something. 'Cause I really like kids meals. They're good for snacks. Yeah. Mm. I love the side effect of coffee making you ultra tired. It's just so nice because it knows that I'm gonna take a nap in about an hour anyway. It's just like, hey, let me help you get tired. And I'm like, no, I want to be energetic for once in my life. Not really for once. I think I was energetic as a child. Okay, so here's the thing. So I took ADD medication. Had been taking it since about kindergarten because that's when doctors realized, oh, hey, this child has ADD. And so what had happened was I had just started taking like Concerta for like I want to say like 14 years. The thing is, whenever I'm on Concerta, I am a very quiet human being that does not want to talk. Like, it is pure silence from me. Like, I will do my best to not make any noises whatsoever. Like, walking, you can't hear that. I refuse to let you hear it. You think I'm gonna let you hear me breathe? Bold assumption right there. And so I was just very, very quiet child. And so I had a point to this story. I know I did. But anyway, yeah, 14-ish years taking medication. Energetic child, that's what it was. But before the medication, I was an odd child. An odd, happy little bean. Because what I would do that made people think, oh, hey, this kid might not be entirely there, is like I would talk to my crayons. Like, I don't know what kind of conversations I was having with them, but I can only assume they were pretty darn good. Because I kept doing it, kept talking to my crayons. And then I would say that I was allergic to them and that one I still understand to this day. It's because I don't like the smell of crayons. I am better about it now, but back then, just like, okay, but like, why do teachers store crayons in just like this one big old plastic box? And why is it that nobody can figure out how to just be nice to crayons? Like, not break them, not just trash them. That is the thing that I still don't understand. Because, like, it is because of that that I did not like crayons as a child. It is for that reason. Yeah, for the most part, I was very energetic when not on my medication. So here's the thing. Those meds, they made me very uptight, reserved, very much non-confrontational, very much a doormat, right? Because the thing is, they were like, I can only really describe it as them being constricting. And so I remember like on the weekends when I was at my dad's house, my dad was very much against me taking the medication because I think he somehow knew that it was just gonna like mess me up in some way. And so I would just like not take my meds while I was there. And then whenever that would happen, I was just like a very floppy child. As in, I barely knew how to use my limbs despite the fact that I was like 10. And so it was just like, I guess now that I'm older, I can call the experience my version of being high. Because it was just like, usually from what I understand, it's like the experience of being high is like inhibitions gone, ultimate chill mode. And so when I was on the medications, I had no chill, was the opposite of chill. And so whenever those medications were not taken, it was like chill 5,000. And so it was just a very weird experience. And now that I am the way that I am, I think, yeah, no, that reminds me of a story that now. Um, so this took place in high school, I believe junior year, because I was in American history. And my friend that sat in front of me, I say friends, but like we sort of knew each other through English class. Like she was sitting in front of me. I forgot to take my meds that day, and she was like, she turns around and goes like, "Shiz, are you high?" I'm like, no, I am not. It's like you just look high because like my eyes were like half lit, and usually they're like wide open. Like this was still at the point where I was, for the most part, regularly taking my meds in the mornings. But like, I guess I just forgot that day. Like, Anna, you look high. I'm like, how so? She's like, well, first of all, you're a lot more tired. I'm like, okay. And second of all, your eyes just very droopy and very high looking. And so yeah, there was that interaction. And then Uncle Maskey, he has also asked if I was high. And on more than one occasion, he has asked me for the location of my stash. Just honest, it doesn't exist. Although I did have a bag of thyme, like the herb, because I read somewhere that if you eat thyme before bed, it'll like make you have some weird dreams or something. I was like, all right, I'll try it. That's how it is. So like I've got a bag, like this bag of thyme in my room, and we all know what Uncle thought it was. He thought, I have found the legendary stash. But no, it was just a bag of herbs. And he brought it up. He was like, Spawn, what you smoking over there? You smoking thyme? Like, no. Mm. Alright, let's do hair. Here comes the issues. I am indecisive as hell. Alright, hold on. That one. Hey, Discord. We love A Push. I wouldn't know. I've never taken it. Can somebody pass me a hair color real quick? I'm indecisive. Are the isolated idiots here? The isolated idiots are not here. Darn. Uh, use streamer mode. Is that like, hey, I'm not gonna show your thing? Like, I'm not gonna show your Discord? Is that what that is? Oh, that's a cool sketch. Dude, anybody that can draw realistic, I am jealous. So jealous. Will somebody pass me a hair color, please? Most active server that I'm on, and still, nobody gives me hair color. Brown. Alright. Much thank. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 times 6. 25. Okay. Let's head to Google. Oh my gosh, she's pretty. Oh no. Oh no. There's something wrong with the Wi-Fi. Okay, no random number. Shoot. Ah, my Wi-Fi might be dying. Alright, let's take this to the phone. Because phone is a bit more forgiving. Okay, but like surreal memes are pretty gosh darn cool, I think. Random number generate. There we go. Max of 25. 16. This one. Ooh, copper. I like that. Okay. I should probably turn this back on. Boop. Alright. Yay, hair color. The internet gods decided that it must be this. both on Discord and on Google. Oh yeah, that's right. So, Mom's having a naming contest for her plant. And I'm gonna take it to Discord, honestly, because, like, the prize, if I remember correctly, is one of the grails. I don't know which one I'd like. I'd like that one that I made, please. And, oh, that looks nice. A bag, I believe, of King Cake Community Coffee. Now, I like community coffee as is. There's a CC's right down the street. I absolutely love. I have a member's card. I've got everything I need. I've got a bag of it, although admittedly not my best purchase because, like, it's way too acidic. I like the mild stuff. But anyway, so I've got that. But I am a fan of community coffee, honestly. Like, that is my second choice when it comes to, yes, must make coffee at home. First choice, obviously, is Death Wish, but anyway. So I am hoping to win because of the King Cake coffee. Like, it's King Cake. It's coffee. It is warm King Cake in a cup. You cannot go wrong with that. And so I'm going to take this plant naming deal to, not to Twitter, to Discord. See what some peeps think. Judge the names myself. It was just, I want to tell the story of how my auntie and I just shared a brain cell on that. Because we had very similar naming schemes. And I want to say it, but I don't want to say it. I want to say it because, gosh darn, it's hilarious. But I don't want to say it because it's very much inappropriate. Like, mine was more childish than hers, obviously. I am still a young human, but it's, like, in the same area. So, like, Uncle was telling me, like, about this plant, because the plant is, it is like a spiky kind of succulent deal looking thing. But, like, the leaves are flat. It kind of looks like aloe vera, but imagine spoonbill or spoonbill something, but like spiky and is plants. Like, that's basically what it is. Also purple. Yeah, I don't know what kind of plant it is, but, like, Mom had gotten it from the music teachers, like, because they realized, oh wait, that's why she wasn't here, because she had the COVID, and so they got her a houseplant. Oh shoot, I gotta water Steven. But anyway, so I was like, alright, naming competition, let's go. So I am pretty gosh darn determined to win on this. So that picture's already lined up. I just gotta put them on Discord and be like, alright guys, name a plant. Name. Game. So yeah, there's that. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, I put up a new bookshelf in my room yesterday because, okay, so my bookshelf setup is a little weird. It is literally just a couple of boxes nailed to the wall. Issue is the bottom box decided to remain cardboard and just kind of fell apart. And I had gotten a new box the other day because mom and uncle went to Costco or something to get fruits, I guess. And the box that they had brought home was really sturdy, and so I was like, oh, new shelf! And so yeah, I put that up yesterday. It is kind of tough not having a hammer, honestly, but I made it work with this metal bracelet that I've got. Like, it's solid. It's just a band of metal that's uh, like it's thin, but like the width of it is about an inch. So like very sturdy, and it worked as a way to get the nails into the box or through the box and into the wall. So it all worked out. So there's that. Um, I cleaned my room. Managed to do that yesterday. Um, and I'm pretty sure by cleaning my room I really mean stuffing stuff into places so that out of sight, out of mind. But like it worked. Mom didn't really get on my case this morning. I don't even remember her opening the door to let Aku in. So there's that. There's that. Speaking of, the two puppies are sleeping. So cute. Alright. Do I have to be here for any long? I don't think I do. I think it's been an hour. An hour, 2 minutes. Alright, let me just make sure I've got. Okay, so next time on. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Alright, so I think next time I'm gonna finish up with the shading. Either that or I'm just gonna do shading off stream because this is a fun little project and I like it. So ha. Um, no, it's screwed. I'm gonna do shading right now. Come here, arms and skin. So, nervous system, am I right? A squid, honestly. I think everybody's made that distinction, but it's not wrong. Like, it is not an incorrect observation. Make that darker because behind. I'm planning on putting this character like underneath like a blanket or something, like lifting up a blanket. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Either that or lifting up like a sheet of, I don't know, concrete or something. Because like strong character right here. Prove strength through, I don't know, feats of coolness. Alright, let's do this because this looked so cool last time. Hold up, is this what Catra looks like? Sort of? Like with this color scheme? No, Catra's headpiece looks like this. Her hair color is black, yeah? Right? Right?